you do feel that if he gets 3 points here, it does make it easier. They do go off to India in 5 days' time to go and play in the return leg. That game will be held in Goa. But India know that if Singapore get on to 7 points, there's only 3 games left. They would have to win all remaining 3 games and hope Hong Kong drop points, Singapore drop points, and Bangladesh would have to pick up some points here and there, and it would make the group very, very tight and very sticky. So a big 3 points here for Singapore, an even bigger 45 minutes for India. They have to get themselves back into this game. Question is, can they? Nakamura gets things going for the Lions then, kicking from right to left in the red strip as the Tigers need to get themselves back into action. Iswan Mahmood just puts his foot straight through the ball. Not really too much he could do about that. So Iswan Mahmood will be the man to start to get things going again. Little cushion header for Lallingswala Changte. Beke with a cross, just deflected in behind. That's Jingan again, and if he goes to the book, he could be in trouble here. Well, the referee not happy at all. And you can clearly see Samfrandi not happy at all, and you can see that the card has come out. Jingan is going to get sent off here. Right at the start of the second 45 minutes. It's a second yellow card. Sanders Jingan has been sent off. He can't quite believe it. He's saying that he caught the face. Wow. Real drama then at the start of the second 45 minutes. Sanders Jingan sees red. Well, the arm was up and it was raised. The question is, does it catch Iksan? It is the face area, but it makes it easy for the referee when that happens. So Singapore with a man advantage now. Sanders Jingan sent off in the 47th minute. Cleared by Anwar Ali. As though they're getting ready to make a change. It looks as though Valpuya is about to come on. Good strong challenge coming in on that occasion. No nonsense as well from Glenn Quay. Good tackle. It is going to be a big uphill task now. They're going to make 2 changes. It is going to be Valpuya. It looks as though he's coming on. So Deepak Tangri looks as though he's all set as well. Player now to continue. Nakamura was caught, but Glenn Quay has time and space to drive forwards. Well intercepted, well read from Anwar Ali. Liston Colasso just caught in possession. And Song couldn't keep the ball either. Shot. Song, little one round the corner. Well read again though from Prabhu, just clears his lines. Singapore should be able to control and dictate the pace of the game just like they did in the first half now. Safwan Baruddin looks for the diagonal, finds Glenn Quay. Glenn Quay delivers, they don't clear it far enough. Song. Stewart just getting caught with the ball. So Chetri couldn't get on the end of it. Well, they've been trying to bring the sub on for the last 4 or 5 minutes. India since that red card, and the ball's yet to go dead, or there hasn't been a stoppage in play. Here's Song again. Harris back to Safwan. Happy to keep possession, Singapore, and keep calm. Shah, Safwan. Chante just winning that ball. Finally, the ball goes out of play. We are going to have just the one change at the moment then. It's going to be Farooq Chowdhury that is going to come off. Valpuya, as mentioned, is the man that comes on. The man that plays for Mumbai City FC over in the Indian Super League, the ISL. That, of course, is a Citigroup club. It's based over in the financial capital, which is Mumbai. Here's one. Launches that one long. Base wins the throw. India look to try and get on with things a bit quicker, so it looks like Valpuya will just slot in at right back. Rahul Beke, as we mentioned, has played centre back a lot throughout his career as well. Will just tuck in and play alongside Anwar Ali. Carton with a ball that's just a little bit too straight and a little bit too flat. It's a lovely ball down the line. Song making the run in behind. Song delivers, but it's blocked. And Nicol Prabhu all the way back there, having to put the challenge in. Corner for Singapore. Had 4 in the first half. It's quite a happy and contented bench at the moment down there on the Singapore side of things. front was there. Nikol Prabhu got a little touch on it, so it's going to be another corner. Deliver that quality in that's needed. It's gone deep, and it's Gurpreet Singh Sandhu who makes absolutely no mistake whatsoever. Referee's having none of that. Yellow card shown to Shawal Anwar. Interfere with a goalkeeper when he's in motion of going to kick the ball. Shawal Anwar will get a yellow card for that. Lalanswala Changte took back inside, but Shahsharian, we've seen him play in the middle of the park, we've seen him play at left back. He's been inverted today. Whenever the ball goes on the other side, he really does tuck in. So Changte to deliver. Floats one in. It's very close to the keeper who's missed it. Iswan Mahmood. Oh my goodness, just catch it. It's all he got to do, and it's gone through his hands. No good looking at his gloves. Wow. What a mistake that could have been. That could have proved so costly. He got away with that one, did Iswan Mahmood. Singapore still happy to play out from the back as they flick that one forwards. Raul Beke wins it. Liston helps it on. Sunil with a little touch as well. McCartan finds Changte. Changte, shot blocked, or the cross blocked by Shahsharian. Really coming on leaps and bounds this year. Ball delivered looking for Sunil Chhetri, couldn't get there, helped on. Iksan, the goal scorer with a layoff. Son just trying to create the yard for himself. That ball gets launched forwards. Will go behind quite easily in the end. Singapore taking as long as possible. Raul Beke winning the header. Nakamura drilling that one forwards. Really do with the runner. Isn't to be on that occasion. There's Ryan Stewart. Been a nice little battle today between Ryan Stewart and Liston Colasso. Those two have been having a little go at each other all the way down the right or left hand side, if you consider which way each one's shooting. Nice to see. Shawal Anwar just getting a little bit of a ticking off there from the referee. Maybe we're taking a little bit too long. He needs to be careful. He's now on a yellow card as well. Valpuya wins it back. Here's Sunil. Back inside. Nikol Prabhu. Brilliant challenge throw in the middle of the park from Song Leong. Did really well to win that, and it was important that he did. India looking to break down that left-hand side on that occasion. Here's Changte on the right. Beke has the space, wants the runners, instead just fires one all the way out to Liston Colasso. Well, it looked as though he was going past him. The arm was raised, so a card is coming out. What colour is it? It's yellow. Well, Liston Colasso just checked back there, and he took his time, waited for the bounce. You'll see it here, then just knocked it over the top. But the arm's up and it's raised. Just there from Ryan Stewart. That's why the yellow card was awarded. Well, you have to say the referee's been consistent. He showed that second yellow card to Sandis Jingen in the 47th minute. He's just shown another yellow card there for exactly the same thing. But a real chance here for India to get themselves back in this game. St. Liston Colasso score from angles like this and drill and fire balls into the top of the corners. The referee just explaining about the blocking rule. I'm sure the players know. Will he cross it or will he go for goal? So it is going to be Liston Colasso. He has gone for goal. It took a wicked deflection, but it hasn't helped. But it is India that come away with the ball. Valpuya back to Chante. McCartan. Valpuya. Valenzuela Chante. Closely marked and shepherded there again by Ryan Stewart. A little tug on the shirt from Valpuya. Shah Sharian doing ever so well to get his body in the way there. Chante. McCartan just helps it on first time. Chante couldn't get there. Singapore can just calm things down. We're just past the hour mark. Under half an hour to go. Singapore lead by a goal to nil. Oh, that's a mistake from Ryan Stewart. And Liston gets deflected. Sapwan Baradin clears it. Nikil Prabhu gets right underneath it and spoons it in the air. Rizwan Mahmood in goal. Absolutely no problem for him. There was the mistake. Ryan Stewart doing well to get back in there, but now India pressing high up the field of play, causing all sorts of brilliant problems. And that's exactly what's happening. Sunil Chetri gets the free kick. McCartan Nixon chased all the way down there. They're going to have to show some grit and determination here. Singapore need cool heads and composure. It's another chance to deliver quality into the box. This time it will be Valenzuela Chante who will deliver. Five blue shirts looking to get on the end of this. Just on the edge, waiting for anything that comes out. It's Chante, he fires it in, it's a great ball, it's a brilliant header though. Sapwan Baradin, strong as you like. Wow. Goal kick's been awarded there, that looked like it was a corner. Be interested to see that one again. Oh, Shawal Anwar was in there, so was Sapwan Baradin, that looked like it was a corner. Given by the referee. Goal kick stands. Looks like we might get another change or two from India. The subs are being called back. Looks like Sahal, who's been called back along with Deepak Tangri, so might need to freshen things up. And a brilliant bit of skill from Glenn Quay. Could all be too late though. Harry Stewart fires that one wide. The man that set the goal up, Shawal Anwar, delivers and it's on the end of it, but couldn't get over the top of the ball. Great flowing move from Singapore. Pushing and forcing India on the back foot all the way. Lovely little ball there from Shah. Nice cheeky little flick from Glenn Quay. The ball worked into that wide area and Shawal Anwar fires it in. Iksan Fandi trying to get on the end of it, but to say that looked like it was a corner as well. Rahul Beke lunging to defend there. Can't just concede in possession. Been a tough international debut for him, having to work incredibly hard in the middle of the park. Singapore happy to try and keep the ball now. There's confirmation that goal came in stoppage time. It's only the second goal that Khalid Jamil has conceded as the head coach of India in the first half of games in his tenure. You can't get much later than that because there was 1 minute of time added on at the end of that first 45. Here's Glenn Quay. Delivers. It's a decent ball as well, but solid defending from Anwar Ali. Chanty just getting caught there. A little bit of a dead leg. We might have the substitutions now. It does look as though Deepak Tangri and Sahel will come on. Sahel Abdul Samad, of course. No, not ready to come on just yet. Could do with some fresh legs on the pitch. It's going to be draining, and it has been. Just 2 minutes into the second half, India down to 10 men. Glenn Quay keeps it simple. Finds Nakamura. In turn finds Ryan Stewart. Happy to keep the ball. And I tell you what, I don't think one or two of the Singapore fans are happy about that. But if Singapore were to qualify for the AFC Asian Cup, we'd soon get rid of those little jeers. That's a little bit overhit there from Ryan Stewart. Heading back inside, but picked up by Lalazwala Chanty, given away though. Sharon keeps it simple. Nakamura clips one in, it chance there, so is Rahul Beke alongside Anwar Ali, who got the header there. That's been given against India. We're going to have a couple of Singapore substitutes as well, by the looks of things. Ilhan Fandi is going to come on, as is Amrul Ali. Here's the substitutes though for India. Deepak Tangri is coming on. Mach Nixon is coming off. So is Nikhil Prabhu. No, Deepak will just sit in there in front of the back line. Sahal will be the man that looks to try and create things. Was a real pin-up boy for the Kerala Blasters when he played his football there before moving on to Mohun Bagan Supergiant as Singapore make their changes. So Ilhan Fandi comes on and it's Song Woo-yong that comes off, surprisingly. Iksan Fandi, the goal scorer, that comes off as well. Amrul Ali just going to the back line as well. Singapore looking to try and shut up shop a little bit here. India clear their lines, not far enough though, headed away from Anwar Ali. Only as far as Harris. Happy to go all the way back to his keeper though. This one Mahmood fires it out to Amrul Ali. He's been asked to drop into that left-hand side their defence position. If you remember, against Bangladesh, Nagua, who was the coach before, changed 3 at the back line, and then opened the door slightly for Bangladesh to get back in the game as they conceded the goal. It was 2-1. Can't see that happening here. Gavin Lee not make those sort of changes. Valpuya, Sahal, well read by Shawalanwa. Nakamura clips that one forwards, was a little bit late, but play allowed to continue. Glenn Quay, still Glenn Quay, to the edge of the box, real chance! Shawalanwa bursted onto that one. Game springing into action and springing into life again. Still only 1-0 though. One little mistake, one little error could prove costly. That being said, you have to say Singapore have been in control of this game. Shah's moved into a little bit more advanced position into midfield now that Amral Adli's come on. Little scoop over the top, onside, flag stays down. Ilhan, it's Ilhan! Well, he lashed at it. The referee going back, and he's booking Deepak Tangri for that challenge that happened about 2 or 3 minutes ago. Onside, Valpuya just a little bit late in stepping up, and Ilhan Fandi had a glance up, there was nothing there, the touch was okay, just ran out of options and space though. Calasso just running into traffic. Raul Beckay tries to win the header. Deepak Tangri with a strong challenge. Play continues. Chance here. Ilhan! That was a chance to seal it. Big save from Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. Ilhan still has the ball. Ilhan went for goal. Another save from big Gurpreet in goal. All he had to do was square it. Singapore applying the pressure. Shawalanwa with the ball back. The strike just cleared, but not far enough. Shah on the edge of the box, thinking about lining one up, gives it away. Nazwala Changte keeps possession. Good feet from Sahal, who just relieves that little bit of pressure. And India now look to break forwards. Amar Ali, still Amar Ali. Completely overplayed that one though. Wanted the run going ahead of him, didn't get it. Well, what a couple of chances that was for Ilhan Fandi. Raul Beckay there with that first challenge. Deepak Tangri putting his foot in, losing out. Ilhan one-on-one with the keeper. Big save from Gurpreet Singh Sandhu in the end. And then the second one, there, just put the arm out, made himself big at that near post. Good save. There's confirmation of that yellow card. And Stewart keeps the ball moving, finds Ryan, who gets it in behind again. Ryan Stewart delivers, and Morales there, clears his lines to throw in. Singapore ramping up the pressure now. The ball played back inside. Deepak Tangri just getting a little talking to here from the referee, saying just be careful and calm down. Stewart with a throw, lovely little flick back inside. Sahal just cushions the ball to Liston. Liston skips past one challenge, tries to play it in the hole. Sahal's going to close that down, but Safwan reading the game extremely well. Now the fans urging Singapore to get forwards and go forwards. Amran Adli fires it all the way out to Glenn Quay. Fans again in a little tetchy, but the order of the day is winning the game and qualification for Singapore. It is as simple as that. They win this game 1-0, pressure then moves back to Hong Kong, who play Bangladesh a little bit later on over in Dhaka. Cushions that one and keeps possession. Valenzuela Chante just trying to help that on, but Sunil Chetri couldn't get there. Time and space for Glenn Quay. Delivers Ilhan. It's over him. It's not past Shawal. Anwar pulls it back. Shawal Anwar. Just couldn't sort his feet out quickly enough. There's that ball in. Just overcooked, but Shawal Anwar doing well to keep it in play. Mistake here from Singapore defensively. Sunil Chetri picks up the ball. Sahal feeds it wide. There's Chante. Valpuya delivers. Flap's gone up for offside. Didn't really see anybody in an offside position there. Be an interesting one to see again. Safwan can breathe a huge sigh of relief. Yep, two players clearly offside. That's how quickly, when the ball moves into the box, you can be offside or not offside. Finds Dipatangri, try to help that on. A little tug of the shirt as well. He needs to be careful, and he's just been told there by the referee that is going to be your final warning. Nakamura has been fantastic in the middle of the park there today. Another couple of changes coming the way of India. Rahim Ali and Udanta Singh look as though they're going to come on. Changes coming for Singapore as well. Ron Beke just catching Ilhan Fandi there. So it is going to be Singapore that will make the changes first. Udanta and Rahim Ali coming on. Well, they put the number 12 up, but McCartan's already come off. Thank you. Number 17, Valenzuela Chante is coming off, so Udanta Singh is coming on for Chante. And Sunil Chetri has been unable to get anything going tonight. Been a really tough outing for him up front, trying to make things happen. Just couldn't at all. Two more changes then. Hamish Shaheen and Jordan Emawawi will be coming on. Shawal Anwar, who's worked his socks off tonight, really has been fantastic. And Glenn Quay will come off. So this very, very much a sign of trying to shut up shop here for Singapore going into the last 10-11 minutes. So confirmation there of the changes. Finds Jordan, who's found himself in a left wing position. I've seen him play up front for Singapore in the SEA Games back in Cambodia. He plays centre forward there for the under-23 side. Started as a forward as well, did Jordan. Alice wins the header. Deepak Tangri wins the throw. Don't forget, these two sides will go head-to-head at the Fatorda Stadium over in Goa in 5 days' time. That on the 14th. Singapore have been happy to just try and kill this game. They will settle for that. There, tug of the shirt. Clearly see Ilham Fandi just puts his arms out and says, there you go. There's the man that sets up the goal. Shawal Anwar just been appreciative to the fans. Could still get another late on here. Sharp delivers. Keeper comes and claims it, drops it, gets it at the second attempt. Collided into his own man. They wanted to get on with things quickly. There's the ball in. Gurpreet came a long, long way. Just clattered into Deepak Tangri. Dropped the ball as well, but quickly pounced on that loose one. That's going to wind him a little bit. Seems to be okay now. So Gurpreet launches that one long. Oh, they let it go, and a real chance here, but he had to be quickly off his line. Did Iswan Mahmood, and he was as well. Rahim Ali almost getting on the end of that. To score an international goal for the national team. Rahim Ali was close on that occasion. Well, a little bit of pushing and shoving going on. The referee trying to calm things down a little bit here. He's given a free kick, I think, for the tug of the shirt. Yeah. The initial first tug of the shirt. There. And he was helped by the fourth official that told him what was going on. So good teamwork from the officials tonight, getting the decisions correct. Shot to take. Puts a decent ball in. Ilhan just couldn't make the contact. You can't say they haven't had the chances, and the whistle's gone for offside. Singapore have created and have had chances to bury this game. Sal, good quick feed from him. Deepak picks up the second ball. Rahim Ali has to wait for Sal to be free. Looks for Rahim Ali again. No surprise. Paris Haran hasn't actually broken into a sweat this second half. There's the offside decision. Clearly it was just in an offside position. Correct decision from the officials. There's that long ball forwards, and Rahim Ali just not gambling. 5 minutes to go. This game really has raced on. Flick forwards from Harris. Harris Stewart again trying to get on the ball. Nakamura's the man that's pulled all the strings though. Hamis Jain just trying to help get things involved. There he is. Kyuga Nakamura. It's naturalised just last year. 25th of October, he got his citizenship. There's Hamis Jain. Never looked like he was going to score that. Was just at the wrong angle of approach. Just didn't look right at all. Singapore did this very, very well in the last game as well against Bangladesh. Killed time, as they say, wasted time towards the end of a 90 minutes. There is just under 4 minutes to go. The game isn't over yet. One little slip, one little mistake could allow India to get away with things. They have been down to 10 men for the majority of this second half. Decent ball into that far post. Valpuya bearing down. Amrul Adli it was that cleared his lines. Valpuya gets there first but can't keep it in play. Singapore will have the throw-in and they will take their time in taking the throw-in as well. Irfan Najib looking ready to come on by the looks of things. Yep, Ryan Stewart is the man that's going off. That's gone against India. That's gone in favour of Singapore, but now it's gone in favour of India. So the referee turning around and making that decision. Amrul Adli heads it straight up in the air. Sal wins the header. Loose ball picked up by Deepak Tangri. Mohamed Avais. A bit more of a mistake from him really that cost that first goal, and the only goal of the game that came deep into stoppage time to the minute of the first half. Ryan Stewart's good night in the office from him. He'll be very happy. And a lovely battle throughout that 90 minutes. On the amount of time that they were on with Lister Colasso, it'll be interesting to see if they go back to that in the next game. Force from Hami, just wouldn't stay in play. The interesting thing with the amount of substitutions we've had is how much time will be added on at the end of the 90. Sal flicks that forward. It is Liston again. Always makes something happen. Lister Colasso not happy with the movement of the strikers there. Amrul Ali. It's a bending run from Adanta. It's just skipped away from him though. wasn't going to get there. Known as the Flash, Danta Singh. Many years at Bengaluru FC before finally moving over to Goa. Oh, it's a mistake. Rahim Ali's in here. Oh, Rahim Ali's going to score. Rahim Ali gets his first goal for the Indian national team, and it's come from a mistake from Singapore. How costly is that? Can you believe it? For a team that has been in control for the full match, they've had the chances, they've had the opportunities, but they haven't capitalised when they came. One mistake is all it takes, and one chance is all it took. Rahim Ali with his first international goal. There's another mistake from the goalkeeper, Isran Mahmood, and Rahim Ali will never score an easier goal in his career. It's Jordan that didn't put enough pace on that ball. And just like the first half, right at the death, we've had drama right at the death of the second half. You could not write the script. The first minute of stoppage time, at the end of the game, we're all square. Singapore looking to push forwards now. Jordan delivers, it's a decent ball. It's broken free and hammered back in. Ilhan couldn't make the contact. Anwar Ali clears his lines. That changes the whole complex of this table. Wow. There's still time for Singapore. There's still time for India if there's another mistake. Ball floated in, headed back down, flick forwards but wide. And now it's India's turn to completely take their time. Oh, and Gurpreet's gone down with cramp. The fans here at the National Stadium in Singapore aren't happy with that. There's that ball just cushion and flick forwards. Singapore's turn now to feel what it's like with that pressure that's just been added as India try and run the clock down and waste a little bit of time. Well, he came on as a sub, didn't he? Jordan Mavawi. He just didn't put enough pace on that ball, and Rahim Ali, who was on as a sub, as quick as you like, earning his 15th cap for the national team. Gets his first international goal. Isran Mahmood, he only had to kick it sideways, could have done anything with it. As it was, he's tried to go through the ball, but Rahim Ali closed down. There's the clearance, straight into the leg. And sometimes that happens. That, wherever you're watching around the world, is football. Well, you just wondered, Jordan coming on in the 79th minute just to try and kill the game. That's exactly what they were trying to do, but it hasn't transpired. And as it is now, we are about 3.5 minutes into time added on. There is 5 of those, but we will see another minute or two after the treatment to Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. So it's the 10 men of India that have shown real grit and spirit. Rahim Ali adjudged to have used his elbow there. Oh, and there's a little bit of afters there. Harris Stewart, what did he do? Rahim Ali's gone to ground. He's going to get a yellow card for throwing the ball away, but it looks as though Harris Stewart could be in trouble as well. It's the wrong person. He's booking the wrong person. That's what they're saying. Shah is the man that's got the yellow card. That one will be looked at and reviewed again, surely. I think we're just seeing now Harris going over to accept responsibility there. There's the first arm from Rahim Ali. He's giving it for the shove, not for the push. And the referee there, when you raise your arms like that, you're asking for a yellow card, and that's exactly what he did, and that's exactly why he gave him the yellow card. Fair play. Fair play. Now Singapore throwing everybody forward. What a dramatic final few minutes we've had here. Iswan Mahmoud floats it in. Headed back across goal. Big, strong, solid header from Adanta. As it is, Gurpreet Singh Sandhu will let that one go behind for a goal kick. And again, they'll take as long as possible. The referee urging Gurpreet to carry on. We've had our 5 minutes of time added already, so it's a question of what the referee wants to add on now. Absolute drama, and there could still be more drama here. Valpuya just managed to get the header there and flick it away. Didn't go enough to safety though. Here's Jordan. Beke. Irfan Najib. Back to Harris. The referee has another glance at his watch. Time almost up here. Haris Harun throws one forwards. Udanta trying to close down. Here's Amral Adli again. He throws one into the box. Nodded back inside. Jordan with a chance to make amends. Just wouldn't drop for him. As it was, the ricochet came off him for a goal kick. I've not seen an end to a game like this for a long, long time. Referee asking for the stretcher. Singapore would want to be the ones getting on with things very quickly rather than slowing things down. I don't know if that's a cramp or a little tweak of a hamstring there. That doesn't look good for Safwan Baruddin, and you can see he's almost in tears, and if that's the case, it was that leap. He got up really, really well to head that ball back across goal, and that's right at the top of the butt. That's the hamstring by the looks of it, and that could be bad news for Safwan Baruddin, and bad news for India. Well, sorry, bad news for Singapore when they travel to India in a few days' time to go and play the second game. How cruel can the game of football be? Well, you've just seen it tonight if you're a Singapore fan. 1-0 up, your opponent's down to 10 men, comfortable, cruising, creating chances and opportunities. One little mistake, and all of a sudden, all that effort, that 3 points have been erased, and you're only going to get one, and that is exactly what's happened. Boos and jeers ring out around the national stadium here. I don't know why Singapore have given a good account of themselves, but because they didn't finish the game off the way that they should, one mistake meant that Rahim Ali scores his first international goal in Indian full colours. And that is football. It is as simple as that. It was going so well for them.